Welcome to the exciting rebirth of Superstar, featuring choose your membership rate as low as just $3 a month. At Superstar, you get expanded, exclusive videoscopes each and every week, unlimited access to special horoscopes, class passes for Synchronicity University, consultations with me, and so much more. All of this in the Superstar space. I look forward to meeting you there. Hello, fabulous superstar Scorpio. Welcome to your horoscope for the month of March 2021. I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. It is a remarkable astrological month, without a doubt. Now, it is going to be right around the 13th that we will have this month's new moon. This new moon takes place in fellow water sign Pisces. This is a heart-oriented part of the sky. It is creative. It is fortunate. It has to do with children and you being a big kid. And it has to do with you feeling more connected to what it is that you truly want in every area of life. Now, here's the thing. This energy is super dreamy and it is very romantic as well, but I'll talk about that when we get to the love portion of this video. And it is this energy that has both Neptune and Venus connecting with the new moon. It has Pluto speaking in harmony with this new moon. And that tells me that there's a lot of potency at this time. There's not a lot of accuracy. There's not a lot of groundedness. And so if something feels too good to be true, if something feels like a windfall, if it feels just like the most incredible winning that could happen to you right about now, it's a good idea to find a more grounded perspective or to maintain balance in some way, only because it's very easy to get very caught up in illusions at this time. However, there are wonderful ways to use this energy in creative pursuits, in an understanding of what it is that you're really hoping for, in clarity and in understanding what you're passionate about and how to make your life align with more moments that excite you, that bring you genuine joy. And this energy is also happiness, whether that's creative happiness, spiritual happiness. There's something deeply moving about this time. And yes, you may find yourself very swept up in a moment. And if you channel that energy creatively, you can bring forward something that feels touched by the divine, something magical that you can feel good about. As we navigate later into the month, right around the 28th is when we will have this month's full moon. And this full moon takes place in the sign just before yours. And what that suggests is quiet, isolation, needing a lot of rest. In fact, I would say one great way to use this energy is to make sure that you are getting enough rest. There might be some overindulgences that are happening because it is Venus across the sky from this full moon. And so that may contribute to why you may feel like you need more rest, but it can actually be really great for you. It is Saturn that is going to be speaking in supreme harmony with this full moon. And Saturn right now at the foundation of your chart, all of this does suggest time alone, whether you're nurturing a creative idea, whether you're working from home, whether it is that you are finding a need to recharge, being very strong. It's a good idea to have that space. It's like you're integrating and understanding a lot of things energetically now that maybe you may not be making sense of intellectually at least, but they are being worked through, whether in the dream space, energetically, or otherwise. This is a part of the sky that has to do with karmic closure, closing karmic ties, ending karmic chapters, knowing what has served its karmic purpose in your life. Remember, next month, we are going to have a full moon in your sign. That's going to be a powerful moment for you. So for now, this is about clearing space for the new and the next to come rushing in very soon. And so where it feels as if you have that understanding that there are people, places, things, situations that have served their purpose, it's a good idea to be connected to that, to understand that more deeply. Now, where it comes to matters of love, it's all about that new moon, that very romantic, very dreamy new moon. You've got Venus for the first 3 weeks of this month moving through this heart-oriented part of the sky as well. And so you still are working with that energy that started late last month with Venus, but it is that new moon that represents an important peak moment in this. For those of you open to meeting someone new, I do think there may be a flirtation that feels very powerful, very moving. And it may be that the flirtation that happens feels like you are very swept up in a moment, swept up off your feet. Just know that there's not a lot of stable or long-term energy here, especially in the days around that new moon. And so enjoy the moment. If you want to get all swept up, that's a wonderful thing. It can be a great feeling. But doing so without any expectation beyond a given moment and doing what feels right for you to do is the best approach. For those of you just starting to date somebody, I love this new moon energy. Either it is that you are feeling especially connected to this person, having a lot of fun with this person, and again, swept up off your feet, almost like you're floating in a dream, if you will. And that can be lovely, that can be great, but it's a good idea to keep in mind not to have expectations beyond a given moment, only because right now we don't necessarily have those indications here of long-term stability, at least not just yet. If you can stay in the moment, have a lot of fun. It's also possible with this new moon that you may end up connecting with someone brand new. And for those of you in an established bond, as much as I love this new moon energy, yes, it is very romantic. It's a good idea to plan date night around this time. I think the two of you may enjoy yourselves. There may be a whole lot of alcohol flowing if you're so inclined in that direction. And that may be the case regardless of how you're having fun, whether it is within a couple or whether it is in other contexts as well. I do think, though, in established bonds, Venus changing signs is going to be quite notable. Venus is going to move into a daily part of your sky and is going to be there into next month. And in this part of the sky, there's a desire to have your partner integrate with your daily life that much more, to integrate into your routines that much more. And so there'll be that much more effort to stay connected and to see each other and to be together in your smaller moments that much more often. What I love about this month for you, well, I'm going to say that very beautiful new moon energy. It is so poetic. It is so creative. Make sure if you have any kind of creative outlet that you are using it at this time. You will at the very least find opportunities to enjoy yourself and enjoy your life do arise. But for others, this is going to be connecting that much more deeply with a dream that you have and something you really want to do with your life and with yourself. Be careful where it comes to things like windfalls or lotteries or gambling. That is really where losses could take place. I want to be very straightforward with you there with this new moon. And yet, for all that, this can be energy that lends itself to truly memorable moments, the kind that stay with you for a very, very long time to come. Thank you for watching. You can get a video like this every week for every single sign for as low as just $3 a month at NadiyaShahSuperstars.com. Expanded exclusive horoscopes for each and every sign, special horoscopes, class passes, consultations with me, monthly events, and so much more. All of this in the Superstar space at NadiyaShahSuperstars.com. I look forward to meeting you there. It'll be a great month. Enjoy.